dream I know, deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Cash transfer. Federal government disqualifies Nigerians without NIN. BVN as CBN begins payment. Welcome to Reality Latest Gist, your home of news and politics. Thank you all so much for joining us on today's news. And if this is your first time of watching, please do us a favor and subscribe to our channel, and also turn the notification bell to get notified when next we drop our video, cause I'm sure you don't want to miss out on the trendy latest news happening on social media. You can send in your comments and keep the conversation lively on our comment section. To all our returning subscribers, thank you so much for staying tuned with us. We really do appreciate. To all our viewers, feel relaxed, enjoy, and stay tuned. The federal government is revealing and expanding the National Social Register to accommodate pensioners and ex-servicemen under its conditional cash transfer scheme. They also want to remove beneficiaries who have exceeded the poverty line. The government was also taking out dead beneficiaries from the register and would disqualify those without national identification number and bank verification numbers. It was further gathered that payment could be made directly to the beneficiaries by the Central Bank of Nigeria and not through consultants, as the first batch of bulk payment would begin next week for 5 million households. The conditional cash transfer scheme is part of the National Social Investment Program of the federal government, which is a project erected to change the lives of millions of Nigerians living on extreme poverty, upgrade their standard of living, and improve the economy. In commemoration of the 2023 International Day of the Eradication of Poverty on Tuesday in Abuja, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu launched the disbursement of 25,000 to 15 million households for 3 months as a social safety net intervention. The aim is to mitigate the impact of the recent fuel subsidy removal and help eradicate poverty across the country. Providing further details on the initiative in response to inquiries, the Special Advisor on Media and Publicity to the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Rashid Olarewaju, stated that the cash transfer scheme had been reviewed and expanded. Asked if the federal government would use the old register used by the former President Muhammad Buhari administration to transfer the money, he stated that we are using a verified expanded registry that has pensioners and veterans as well as other vulnerable persons who were not captured, confirming the position of the Minister Media Aid. The National Communication Management National Social Investment Program Agency Jamaluddin Kabir stated that beneficiaries who have exceeded the poverty line were being removed from the register. Kabir said what he Olarewaju told us is very correct because the register is being expanded. First of all, it has to be verified so that those who are out of the poverty line will be removed from the old register. Those in the register, are they still within the poverty line or have they exited the line? That is the question. The expansion will also include the wives of fallen heroes and pensioners. The question here is, when will the cash transfer begin? Olarewaju stated that through bulk payments would commence from next week. Some of those who had been verified had already started receiving payment alerts. The cash transfer scheme has been launched, and once a household is verified, they get paid. The batch begins this month, next week to be precise. However, verified people have started receiving alerts. Also commenting on when the cash transfer will begin, Kabir said when the program was launched at the presidential villa 3 days ago, some beneficiaries were presented with some checks. So before this month end, the beneficiaries in the first phase will receive theirs, and this phase cater to 5 million households. So we are expecting those 5 million households to receive money in the months of October, November, and December. The question is, will there be any ghost receipts? The Minister of Aid stated that a lot of measures had been put in place to make the scheme credible, such as the introduction of the NIN and BVN. So there may not be ghost receipts. Firstly, they said they will look for the NIN BVN to match with the person verification and biometrics. The process is from the CBN to the beneficiaries. There are no middlemen. They were asked to state The number of dead recipients, Olarewaju said that they have struck off many names following the verification, so the final figure will be out in weeks and it may run into millions. Some are dead, some are no longer in the category of the poor, and some could not be identified at the location given, so he urged them to wait till they get the compilation ready. They were also asked to state those involved in identifying theft. He said all this will be determined when the final result is out. For now, they will pay those fully verified and the names will be pasted in communities. 15 million households amount to about 62 million individuals, with an average of 5 persons per household. The humanitarian ministry stated that the determination of the federal government to eradicate poverty was in line with the president's Renewed Hope agenda, which has poverty eradication, food security, economic growth, and job creation as priority. At the launch of the cash transfer scheme on Tuesday, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, enumerated various steps his administration has taken to ameliorate poverty in the country. These, according to the president, include providing the policy framework and roadmap for poverty alleviation, developing humanitarian response, and expanding the national social register to capture Nigerians living below $1.95 per day. Other steps include restructuring of the National Social Investment Program and repositioning it for quick and effective delivery that is transparent, as well as partnering with the World Bank Group and other development partners to implement conditional cash transfer and business grants, among others. The ministry stated that government was also investing 100 billion naira in the purchase of 3,000 units of 20-seaters compressed natural gas powered buses for cheaper transportation. It further stated that there was an investment of 200 billion to cultivate 500,000 hectares of farmland to improve food security. The ministry added the release of 2,000 metric tons of grains from the strategic grains reserves to households across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, and the distribution of 225,000 metric tons of fertilizer and seedlings for farmers who are committed to the nation's food security. The beneficiaries are drawn across all 36 states in the country, plus the Federal Capital Territory, and it's being done in a transparent manner that is traceable and verifiable. Now, what about those aged mothers who don't have NIN nor BVN but voters card? So in this aspect, what would they do? Let me know your thoughts, contributions, opinions are in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page yet, please do us a favor to subscribe. And also turn the notification bell to get notified when next we drop more trendy and latest news. Once again, thank you all so much for staying tuned with us. We really do appreciate. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Till I come your way next. Stay safe, guys. Bye.